Oh no, again I lost my interview. I don't know what is the issue I am facing. I'll do one thing. I'll try calling Shraddha because she has good idea in the interview. Hey Shraddha, hi. What are you doing? I'm doing great. But Shraddha, I have some doubt and I'm feeling little bit low. Can you just come here? Okay, thank you. I'll see you. Hey Shruti, hi. Hi Shraddha, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing okay. Shraddha, I have a little bit problem. Like I'm attending so many interviews. I could clear my online exam and technical round, but I don't know why I am losing my job when coming to the HR interview. Due to the HR interview, I'm losing many jobs. So I think you have experience and knowledge over that. Can you just give me some tips on it? Oh my dear, you were upset only for this? Why didn't you call me before? So I'll do one thing. I'll provide you with few tips so that you can rectify yourself where you're making mistake. Okay, done. So Shruti, first tell me what kind of questions you're not able to answer. So Shraddha, I'll tell you what are the frequently asked questions in the interview. I'll tell you one by one so that you can give me a glance over the each question. Okay, you tell me the questions. I will explain you how to answer to those questions. Okay. So these are the some of the questions which are generally asked, Shraddha.
Okay.
So coming to these questions, I have actually divided this question based on the interviews which I have seen. So I have divided these questions into a different parts.
So your first question is, tell me about yourself.
Okay, Shraddha, I have did one thing in this. Since I have attended many interviews, I have divided tell me about yourself question into different parts. Okay. So Shraddha, in tell me about yourself, I have divided that tell me about yourself into 6 different parts. So
Okay.
first part is like first part is that I have made it in a greeting. Second part I have took it as name and place. And
Yes.
third part I have took it as educational details. And after that I have continued with achievements and also family background. Then coming to extracurricular activities.
Okay, you have segregated them in a good way, but I think you are facing difficulty in answering these questions. Like I am thinking that you're not able to portray them in a right way. So let me tell you how to answer this question. Okay?
Yeah.
So when you're asked with a question to tell about yourself, first thing you have to do is you have to always start them with a greeting. Like depending upon the time. For example, if you're attending interview in the morning time, always say them good morning or good afternoon, sir or madam. And always show them a gratitude that you're being very thankful for attending the interview. So you can answer it in this way. Good morning, sir or ma'am. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to tell me about myself. And after this, you can continue with your details. First, my name is Shraddha and I am 25 years old. I am born and brought up in Hyderabad. All my childhood has been spent in Hyderabad. And when it comes to my schooling, I have completed my SSC from Brilliant Grammar High School with a percentage of 82 in the year 2009 and intermediate also in Hyderabad from Ajay Junior College with a percentage of 86. When it comes to my graduation, I am pursuing my graduation final semester in the stream of computer science and engineering with an existing CGPA of 8.2. And also, I have always been an active participant in all kind of activities conducted by the organization. Yes, I have done my graduation from the Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. This is one of the top colleges in the Hyderabad. And when it comes to my extracurricular activities, I have always been an active participant and participated in different kinds of sports meet and all the other activities which were conducted. And also I have stood first in different kind of activities. And also I have been an NCC cadet and I am holding BNC certificate as I have attended different kinds of camp conducted by the NCC. When it comes to my family, we are 5 in numbers. My father, Mr. P. Devendra Rao, is a farmer and we have our own land and we cultivate corn. My mother, Mrs. P. Radhika, she works as a primary school teacher in Bachpan school and she teaches math. I have two sisters. My elder sister is working as a software engineer in Cognizant Technologies, and my younger sister is pursuing her graduation from the same Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. So, Shruti, this is the way you have to answer to the questions. So now, as I have given you few tips, I wanted you to answer a question to the same. Like you have to answer using this tip in your own way to the same question. Then you can understand where you are making mistakes and where are you lagging behind. So use these tips and try to answer to the same question.
Okay, Shraddha. Now I have understood some of the tips from your explanation. So let me give a try over it. So as you said, first I have to greet a person who is an interviewer. So let me first, when I'm entering into the room, first thing is like I have to ask an interviewer that, sir, how are you? Can I sit? So once they give us a permission to take the chair, then we have to continue with the further process. And coming to the greeting, whatever the situation can be, it can be a morning, it can be an afternoon, it can be an evening. Depending on the situation, we have to greet a person. For example, I am going to an interview in the morning time. So let me start with it. Good morning, sir. This is Shruthilaya. I am from Nellore. I have completed my SSC from Aditya School, Nellore, with a percentage of 70. I have completed my intermediate from Narayana Junior College, which is in Nellore, with a percentage of 80. Since I have got my admission in Hyderabad Institute of Aeronautical Engineering to pursue my graduation in the stream of Electronic and Communication Engineering, I need to relocate myself to Hyderabad, and right now my existing percentage is 68. Since aeronautical engineering is one of the top college in Hyderabad, it has all the credentials like NRF ranking, NBA, NAC accreditation and recognition by AICT. So as that college is having all the credentials, being one of the top college in the Hyderabad, I need to relocate myself to that place to pursue my graduation. Coming to my family background, my father is into business. He runs a small cloth store in Nellore. My mother is a housewife and I have one younger brother who is doing his intermediate from Narayana Junior College, Nellore. I have conducted many events in the college and also took a lead to conduct a sport meet. For that, I have been awarded as the student of the year. And apart from this, I was always a topper of the I am always a topper of the class. And in the year 2018, I have awarded as the topper of the college. Since I am interested in dancing, I have participated in many events which is conducted in college.
So, Shruti, this is the question and this is the point where you can create an impression to the interviewer that you're not in a rush and you are very happy to be a part of this interview and the job is very much important to you. You always give a brief elaboration about yourself so that the interviewer will also be very much impressed. Okay?
Okay. Now I think that when we are answering this first question, that is tell me about yourself, we need to make ourselves comfortable so that the questions which interviewer will be asking next will make us feel good for answering the questions.
Yes, exactly. This is what you have to do.
Okay. So my next question is, what do you know about this company? So I think when we are talking about what do you know about this company, as for my knowledge, like when I'm answering to the interview, I am answering it in a way like when we are talking about any company, we need to make ourselves get prepared with the points about the company. So before going to an interview, I think we need to make a note of all the points like what is the company, who are the employees, who is the CEO of the company, how many number of employees are present, what are the awards, who are their clients, what are their products. I think all these things we need to make a detailed note of it and we have to answer it to the interviewer.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So I will give you an explanation how to answer to this question.
Okay.
Let us take example as answering to the company Amazon. Amazon is an American multinational technology-based company which was founded by Mr. Jeff Bezos in the year 1994 on June 5th. The company deals with cloud computing, artificial intelligence, e-commerce, and electronic digital distribution. The services provided by the Amazon are Amazon.com, Amazon Alexa, Amazon App Store, Amazon Prime, and Amazon Web Services. And the current existing employees in the Amazon are 12,98,000 employees as per the year 2021. The Amazon is one of the best customer executed company which deals with different kinds of shopping products. The Amazon has been awarded with different awards as it is one of the best shopping website all over the world which almost provides all the products which are required to our day-to-day life. So Amazon is one of the best multinational company in the year 2021. The products of Amazon are Echo, Fire Tab, Fire TV, and Fire OS.
Okay, Shraddha, now I got an idea how to answer this question. That is, what do you know about this company?
Yes.
So, I think when it comes to any of the company, as you have given an example of Amazon, so when we are talking about Tata Consultancy Services or Signed or any other company, we need to have a brief note about the company, like the details you said about the Amazon.
So remember a point, whenever you are talking about any company, before going to the company, you always have to do a complete survey on the company so that you will get a lot of information about the company, which will help you to crack this question.
So it means that when we are talking to an interviewer, we need to make interviewer feel that we know all the details about the company. My next question is, where do you see yourself in next 2 or 3 years?
Okay. The designation which I have applied in the company is software development engineer. That is nothing but software developer. So in the present company, as we have taken example as Amazon, the designations for this particular designation is software developer level 4, level 5, level 6 and senior software engineer. So you should always answer like, I wanted to see myself as a senior software engineer so that I will work very hard to reach this position as early as possible. And also, I wanted to see myself in a place where I can give this information to the others, where I can train others on the designations which I have already cleared. So this gives an impression to the interviewer that you wanted to survive in the company for a long time. So always answer in a way that I wanted to see myself as a senior software engineer in the next coming 2 to 3 years.
So when this question comes, we have to answer this question in a way that we need to make employer feel that we are staying in this company for a long term. Because when interviewer is asking you a question that where do you see yourself in next 2 and 3 years, he is testing us that whether we are staying in a company for long run or we are leaving that company in 1 or 2 years. Since company is spending so much amount on us, they will be very keen in finding out the duration of us in which we are staying with the company. And you have to answer this question that you are always been an aspirant to join this company. So you have to answer this company in a way that your dream company is this company itself. And also when we are talking that where do you see yourself in 2 or 3 years, you should not answer to that question that we want to be in a position of manager. No, it is not like that. You have to answer that I wanted to see myself in a position next to what you are having now. For example, if you are in a position of software developer, next you have to see yourself as a team lead, not as a manager. Because in 2 or 3 years, you cannot make yourself to that position because there will be many people who are working on it and many people who will be above you. Now I got an idea how to answer these questions. So I'll make a note of all these questions and make sure that I will answer these questions in a way how you have given me a tips for the next interview.
Yes, that's very good. And I wanted to see you in the next interview with flying colors.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.